Well, hello there guys, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. We are of course playing as the Grand Soviet Union, and we are getting closer and closer to Berlin, guys. Well, I think so anyway. It's really hard to say. We've been stuck here on Warsaw for about 6 months. It's the battle for Warsaw, and we're trying to push up through Hungary here. So let's hope that it works. I'm going to go ahead and get started. And a lot of things happening. I definitely want to make sure that these guys behind us don't cause us any problems, and that's why our men are attacking this way. I was also going to send one of our units actually down this way, but he got into an attack, and that would allow us to cut off these lines over here that are currently in our way. Alright, so we've got some missing equipment production for naval bombers. And again, I don't care about the naval bombers. In fact, I could even do without them, if I can find them. Where are the damn naval bombers? Transport planes are useful eventually. Alright, so we're not even building any naval bombers. No worries. We don't have to. That's why there's a shortage. Not an issue. Okay, so here, this is where part of me wants to go ahead and micromanage, but I'm scared it's not going to work out. Anyway, we're going to try it. I'm going to send Madsen's force, a piece of Madsen's force, north. I'm going to take this guy, move him this way, and hope for the best. Take this guy, move him this way, and wipe out this tiny German pocket here led by Gert von Rundstedt. It's not wiping out as much as easily as I thought. Looks like the battle is turning in the Germans' favor. So we do have piercing armor, believe it or not, for our tanks, but I'm not sure how useful that is against enemy infantry. There we go. That's what we like to see. A few advances along the line, and probably could use another one over here. I was trying to get him to this area. I should have moved him on the map, but I was stubborn. And let's see how our advances are going across this line. Alright, once again, some of our guys are going to try to get by. We've got some armored divisions here all the way from the United States helping us, guys. And that is really cool. But one thing that we need to make sure that the enemy does not break through no matter what. Over here, we've got a nice little attack going on. We should be able to cut off these Germans and probably take a bunch of German prisoners with us back to Siberia. We're going to go ahead, keep attacking this way. And maybe we can even open up a pocket here and get behind the enemy. That might be useful. Alright, a lot of victories along the line, but again, I'm a little worried that it's just a fluke. I'm going to start moving these guys north, assuming that the enemy's not here. And yes, I am micromanaging. Let's just see if this works. It might not. Alright, I already see some forces over here. We definitely might encounter some German forces. Alright, let's go ahead and actually find out what division's here. This would be a different attack, so I'm not going to order the entire division to follow this, but there we go. Nice. Nice. I like it. Is it possible they have this northern area totally undefended? This is maybe why Ipsicortea mentioned that I should micromanage more. This might be a good idea. Alright, we definitely took back part of it. Let's see if we can go for Königsberg. They're going to have to defend Königsberg, right, guys? There's no way they're going to leave Königsberg open. Get behind the enemy. Go for it, boys. Liberating the German city of Königsberg from fascist rule. It doesn't look like there's anyone there. We've even got our Romanians moving over here, guys. Is it possible they've left the north unguarded? That would be pretty amazing. Get to Königsberg. Alright, let's see what's going on across the line. Alright, what I want to do now, select all of these units. In fact, this infantry unit is part of... It's not part of an army, so let me go ahead and there we go. Now we're going to select. I want to assign these guys too. Okay, now we're going to go ahead. We're going to select all. And I'm going to go for this one right here. 29 divisions of Madsen's force attacking the enemy. Let's see how it goes. It might not work out very well, but I don't like this gap that's formed. Alright, there we go. Nice little attack already occurring here. And let's see how our European allies are doing. It looks like the French have got a great gap here. They're getting close to Prague, guys. I mean, which is just awesome. And it looks like they're also pushing in towards Budapest. I really want them to help us beat the Hungarians, because if the Hungarians can get to the Romanian capital of Bucharest, it's going to make our job so much harder. All of Romania would turn Axis, and of course that would be a perfect basing area for the enemy. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to micromanage a little bit more here up north. Just slowly moving forward. And if I notice that suddenly we start getting cut off, then of course I will restructure these guys. Let's put it that way. But it was, I used to micromanage before. I thought it was maybe too noobish to do, but I've been noticing that it's definitely important. At times, you definitely have to micromanage, especially when they're being attacked on all sides and you know they don't have divisions to spread across every single front, which is what's happening right now. So we're going to keep moving through. We've actually got some units over here that could probably be used as well. Move them through. Move our cavalry through to Lodz. Try to liberate Lodz. It looks like they're definitely focusing on other parts of the line for sure. We're actually going at a pretty slow speed just because I want to make sure we don't miss anything. And over here, especially... Okay, the Yalta Conference. With the war against the German Reich marching towards us, it's inevitable conclusion. The United Kingdom's approach about a conference on the future of Europe. We're going to do this for the sake of lasting cooperation. This is going to allow the Polish People's Republic to be created, the West German Republic, the East German Republic, and it's going to kind of, or excuse me, the East German Republic and West Germany. It's going to allow us to build up quite a lot of strength in Eastern Europe anyway. Either way, it's going to work out pretty well. Seeing a joint victory against the German Reich as inevitable, the United Kingdom, the Soviet Union are looking to secure future stability in Europe. Lord Edward Halifax, Joseph Stalin, and leaders for other countries participating in the war effort have met to agree on the fate of the German Reich. Days of negotiations have led to the drawing of a new map of Europe. This new European order is divided between the East and the West by the wound about to be carved through the middle of the German Reich. It remains to be seen whether this will truly lead to lasting peace in Europe. Interesting. Alright, so people are not exactly too certain about the lasting peace. So I'm going to pause really quick here. And I'm just going to micromanage each of these divisions to get into a region. I want each of them to take a region. And see how far we can go just with a micromanaging screen here. Coco. I got my Coco. My pigeon is just hanging out on my shoulder this entire time, nibbling at my neck. She's like, yeah, come on, pet me, pet me. I can't multitask. I'm not good at that. Alright, grab these two guys. And try to go straight to Poznan. And of course, if we could get these guys through, then what we would do is flank the enemy, cut off their army totally. And that's really going to help us if we can do that. Alright, I'm almost certain they're going to have forces at Danzig. Keep moving. Take Prague. Our British allies are trying to take Prague, but the Germans are putting up a damn good fight, I have to say. See what's going on here. Take Budapest, damn it. I'm going to go ahead and send some forces through, specifically to take Budapest. And look at that, we even have Siamese, we really have Siamese soldiers on our borders that are helping us out. I think that's pretty awesome. Another thing I want to take a look at here, let's see if Yugoslavia is considering going towards Reds. I'm going to start boosting our party popularity, guys, if not for the end of the war. Our parties are already pretty popular here, and obviously if we get Tito to spawn, that would be absolutely awesome. We also were trying to boost Turkish party popularity, and we could stage a coup, because right now the communist support is very, very high, but we also have an election in February of 1943, which I think if we keep supporting the party, I think we'll be able to win that election, and be able to take this sort of the legal route, I guess you could call it. So let's go ahead and we're going to grab a nice chunk here. Everybody's going to go through. Try to send a few troops down through to Debrecen. A lot of micromanaging going on here. Alright, I want to make sure that the Hungarians capitulate. We could start sending our divisions through this way. In fact, you want to know something? I'm going to select all, select this force, and let's go that way. There we go. So this is Madsen's new force. and I actually prefer this attack. But come on, boys. Don't stop. I'm going to increase the speed just a little bit here, guys. Okay, nice. Look at those victories across the front. All right, let me pause. I definitely want to pause. I don't want to see that we're making victories and gains here and suddenly losing a lot of land here, which is a lot of the time what happens. We've got these tanks, a few of them made it through, so I'm going to try to get behind the enemy line at Krakow, of course, and take them out. And in fact, I'm going to take these 3 troops and go straight for Krakow. I don't think we can beat it. I don't think we can take it necessarily, not with 3 units, but at least we can start the attack. Look at that. Hey, we have a chance here against Ernst Ebert Hell. Is that actually a German general? Wait a minute. Is his name actually Ernst Ebert Hell? Because if it is, wow, am I surprised. Alright, so they're pushing on Bratislava in Slovakia, and we're still moving through. Alright, not bad. The Hungarians are definitely putting up a fight for Budapest here, but it looks like the city is falling sooner rather than later. Let's go ahead and get those free military factories going. We need a few improved artillery factories, so we'll grab that, grab another one, grab another one, grab another one. Maybe a few more. And we also need some new heavy tank factories. We need just about everything, to be honest with you. A few light tank or anti-tank factories. The Soviet Union is on the way up, my friends. Alright, so these are the guys we're trying to get to cut through the enemy lines. And actually, so far, it's going alright. I want to reconnect these guys. Looks like we've got some Venezuelan troops once again. The Venezuelans love to fight with the Germans. Helping the Germans over here. I'm definitely going to put them to the test and move the rest of these troops through towards Poznan and actually try to go ahead and cut the enemy off here. And this is assuming they don't have anything in this sector. Let's also go over to our eastern front. I was kind of hoping that the British would take care of this. I don't want to have to deal with it, but it looks like the British have, for lack of a better word, kind of left us in the dumps. I'm going to go ahead and put an offensive line. We're going to put the offensive line all the way here, and we'll go ahead and set the attack. No, we want divisions in it. Select all. This guy's special. Alright. Now, let's go ahead. Beautiful. Okay, Slovakia has capitulated. Absolutely awesome news. There's a lot to do over here in Japan. Some of our units are just trying to fight their way through and getting stuck, but taking the city of Chengdu is huge. So we want to go ahead and try to solidify that gain. And let's move over here. See how things are going in the west. I want to make sure that we are right there on the border. Wait a minute, have we taken Budapest? We have, guys. That's awesome. So we've taken Budapest. I can rest easy from the Hungarians. Hello, Coco. She got sick of that. Move forward, move forward. Move forward. We've got some Dutch troops here assisting us. The good old Dutch. And they've been a huge part of this war, believe it or not, which I'm really surprised by. They have absolutely helped us. We're also getting, it looks like the Hungarians have not totally capitulated because they still have the city of Pécs. So I'm actually going to move some of these forces down to Pécs and see if we can't take it back. And is it Pécs or Pécs? You guys can tell me. Alright, we definitely got an attempt by the Germans over here to break out. And I want to make sure that they understand that that attempt is not going to work. So we're going to go ahead and crush them here as best we can. I mean, so far, you know, the war started off, the Germans were kicking our ass, very similar to World War II, and now we are, it seems we're pushing back, but I honestly don't think, and I might just not be giving myself enough credit, I don't think that this had a lot to do with me. I think this had a lot to do with our allies attacking. The Germans are stuck off guard. They have no front to go to, and this makes it a lot easier for us. And as you can see, my sloppy generalsmanship is pretty apparent. I've created so many different armies. We've got a bunch of different generals. Here we go. Come on, guys. Oh my goodness. It's possible Madsen's force is not able to beat these guys. It might be. It looks like the Romanian troops stuck here are putting up a good fight to save their German counterparts. We've got to work them down. Excuse me, the Hungarian troops. It's got to be Hungarian troops, right? No, those are Germans. Damn Deutsche. Alright, so, I'm glad the French have broken through. And obviously, if they keep going north, they're going to hit Berlin eventually. I'm pretty sure that once Berlin is hit, the Reich automatically capitulates, but you know what? I'm pretty new to the game. I could be totally wrong. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. We've got so much work to do, but at least we have started to liberate parts of Poland now. And as you can see, the new Poland is a communist Poland, a red Poland. The one we had in the beginning of the game, only this time it's probably going to be even bigger. At least that's what we hope. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care, and glory to the Soviets.